Okay, so we're still at war with France in our third iteration of Rule the Waves. We have reworked the Zeringen class because they got new 6-inch guns. Now we also have better fire control now, because of course we have. And we'll work our list through the Vinettas and the Gefions. I don't think it's worthwhile for the destroyers and the minesweepers. At the moment we have a couple of ships under rework or construction. The Leipzig. What's the Leipzig doing? Oh, maybe it's a replacement of one we lost. Okay. Yes, we have one which is stopped, but this is for good reason because we only have funds for 2 months. So I suppose we advance by 1. Leipzig is commissioned into service. Our submarines sink a ship. We sink 1 French submarine. We sink 2 merchant ships with our raider Victoria Louise. Yes, the Tage or Dash or whatever this is supposed to be pronounced. We have still for 2 months worth of funding. So this one I can now put on active fleet. Let's turn. Cruiser action medium. Yeah, this is probably one I can go for because we have more cruisers than they have. The AMCs. They count as cruisers as well, but their fighting prowess is insignificant as long as they don't prey on merchant ships. So AMCs, which is armed merchant cruiser. In German they were called Hilfskreuzer. Basically merchant ships which were armed with some artillery pieces, which made them of course the one-eyed amongst the blind, but as soon as they faced any military ship of any description, they were cooked. Of course, their main armament against these ships were sailing under the wrong flag and, pretending to be merchant ships. So let's do that. I tried to tune down the volume of, the shots fired. I couldn't still find the settings, so I turned down the general volume here. Okay. So we sighted a ship. Okay. Let's approach her and see what we get. Looks like one. And they seem to have some destroyers as escorts. Yeah, that seems to be the case. So it's 2 light cruisers and 2 destroyers. A Chambord class. They're slower than us, which is always nice. They're lighter than us. They have heavier armament. I mean, the secondary is 2 inches. I don't know how much they really do. I think the armor is about the same. So it's an even fight, which normally I don't like. Kill some of the destroyers, which should give us a leverage. I want to keep a little bit of distance. You know, it's also slower, she's lighter. She's basically a sister ship of the Jean Bart. First glance, I can't see a big of a difference. Maybe she was designed later and therefore with the same specs, she weighs less. That's the only explanation I have. Or maybe she has different fire control or things like that. Something like that. But the ones which are interesting for us, she's, for all intents and purposes, she's the same ship as the Jean Bart. What? We're flooding? No, we're not. I like to keep myself ahead of them because then they can't fire torpedoes at us. It's impossible with the angle. Because they can't have a very limited firing angle because they have submerged launchers, which is basically a hatch in the hull of the ship, as I understand it, with very limited possibilities to aim anything then straight ahead. So 3 hits on the Jean Bart. We report them as having medium damage, and the Linois light damage, and I think we haven't even hit. And the Linois the same, so we're going to take down our speed a notch. We don't want to get out of touch with them. She's running at 15. Oh, we lost the turret, haven't we? Yeah, the Thetis lost the turret. Luckily we have plenty of those. The Frauenlob, no, she's fine. Should I turn? Maybe crossing the T. Okay, now we're and the Linois also took a hit, but unfortunately our Frauenlob was also a hit in maybe put the speed up a notch, because the faster we sail, the more difficult it is for the others to hit. The same is of course valid the other way around, because we sail faster, it's more difficult for us to get a proper shot solution. I think we turn around and prey on the bar. Frauenlob lost the turret. Yeah, and every time you shots on target again, it's like you kind of need ranging shots and all that jazz. The best way would be, of course, to sail at a steady course, at a steady speed, or disadvantage that your course and speed is a prime target for torpedoes at this point in the game are more dangerous. She's stationary, the board is, but she's still operational. So let's turn back. Yeah, torpedoes at the moment are dangerous. If they hit, artillery fire. We've seen that in one of our last battles, if you recall. One torpedo hit and it blew up the magazine of the respective ship. I mean, the ship was in a bad state already, because otherwise we wouldn't have hit her with the torpedoes. Because at this point in time, the torpedoes are still unreliable, which sounds contradictory to what I said before, that they're more dangerous than artillery fire. Let's put it that way. At the moment, the range for the torpedoes is very, very short. This is this circle here. It's a very short range, and they're slow. So the chances of hitting is low. However, if a ship is stationary, like the Chambord is, it has a very good chance of hitting, or the best chance possible of hitting. And if it hits, it's devastating, especially against light cruisers like this one. It rips. Stationary ship. Yeah, squad max is now 0. Let's take 10 knots and disengage. I do not necessarily. She has a small flooding problem, but she should be able to get that under control. I just wish her engine would come back sooner rather than later, because I don't like the look of these, but they are hightailing out, so come on, Frauenlob. So she brought the flooding under control. Squad max, it's still 0. Squad max goes always with the slowest unit in the squad, which at the moment is the Frauenlob, which is stationary. So now she's detached because she's too damaged. Oh no, the frown lobe is back up again. Nice. No, you go to German light cruiser, your support AI controlled, okay. Yes, she's making nice. So our crews managed to get her back online with her engines. How does she look now? She's still afloat. Schomburg is on fire, literally. She's still not incapacitated. Come on. Get one turret back in action. And she has previously synchro ready. Come on. We have 2 incapacitated and 1 is destroyed. She's still there, still fighting. Apparently no hits. So that's the Ely, or however that is pronounced. Yeah, I let you read that if you want to. Sinking through progressive flooding. Didn't. Oh yeah, here the torpedo hits. So the torpedo hit far enough that you know, she couldn't keep the buoyancy. So she lost the buoyancy and just sank. Nice. So now we have 9 months worth of money, which leads me to believe I'll send her for rating, send her to the dry dock for a refit, and her as well. So we have 1 month, and then we get 2 vignetas back. That's fine. Yeah. Pneumatic recuperator together with hydraulic recoil. Nice. Oh, nice. Our submarine has sunk an armored cruiser, Chateau Renaud. The one French submarine is sunk. Auto resolve. Yeah, the Galilee has been sunk by our first Bismarck. Nice. And the French are blockaded again. Let's go to Northern Europe. We have 140 and France has only 108. So now it's not that easy for them anymore to win back this. Yeah. So to rebuild the first Bismarck and car. 1 month. In 1 month I get 3 back, and that should be fine. And now we get more submarine. We have now cross-stack fire. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately the Frauenlob has been sunk. That somehow gives them 1,000 points. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, let's build a new one then. That's the Gefions. Huh? We replace it 1 by 1. Okay. So let's rebuild this one. Okay, and then we put the Vineta on Raider. Maybe we take these 4 and rebuild them. Should be fine. Another month, then we get 2 other back. Oh Lord. Yeah. Move ship. Where? Now I have. That was a little bit silly of me. Okay. West Africa. Wait, hold on. Why? Hela, Niobe, Munich. Are they under reconstruction? They are. So Indian Ocean and Southeast Asia. Okay. So I'll take these on. Move ship to Indian Ocean. Okay. Move ship to Southeast Asia. Okay. And then put these 3 on foreign station. Yes. And then we should be fine for the moment. And as soon as we have the Yorks built, I say we put the Venetas on raiding duty and the York can fight the battles. Meanwhile, now let's wait till we have more money. Speaking of which, we just got 1 million of funds back, plus these 2 heavies. Yes. I don't mess with the US. Oh, our first submarine. And the destroyer sunk by a mine. Was it one of the new ones? Old resolve. Okay. Build ship and new Vinetta. No, not a Vinetta, new Geffion, please. Okay, so that's that. Let's put the thing on Raider as well. Wait, what? Notion. Okay. No, this is bad. Move ship. Cancel order moves. Yes. Okay. Okay. Open Europe. Okay. So we send them abroad because then we don't need to rotate them out again. So Indian Ocean it is. You go to Southeast Asia. Why can't I move her to the Indian Ocean? Oh, well, let's take another turn. Yeah, more subs. Don't give money to the army. They don't know what they're doing. Okay. Oh. Okay. So build ship and new Geffion. Okay. Build ship. Let's build 5 of those. So because we need increased requirement for a patrol vessel. So let's look back. This is odd. Anyway, can we afford? Yeah, let's do her rebuild. Yes. Turn. No. Nice. Okay, let's send another Geffion for rebuild. Okay. I'm stupid. Why did I? Yeah, okay. Maybe this is the one I stopped for so long. Okay. Yeah. No. Nice. But we lost a submarine. Yes, that is what I was talking about last episode. Because we have such a lockdown on the French. Oh, now they're not on the lockdown anymore. They're causing hardships and food shortages in France. Cruiser battle medium. Except Prince Heinrich. It's a Vineta class, but not the refitted one, which is a little bit of a bummer. Or is it? Okay, she may or may not be a refitted one. Squad max. Oh, there's two of them. That hardly sounds fair. They're trying to flee as well. To cut them off. They're heavy cruisers or armor cruisers. Oh, they are. This X, it's slower than ours, has less displacement, only has two 10-inch guns. What do we have? I think we have 9-inch guns, don't we? Yeah, but we have 4 of them, which means we fire faster and more. And the Chateau Renault, I think this is not even worth being called an armored cruiser. That's a glorified light cruiser, in my opinion. Okay, already have. I don't think they're accurate, because they rarely are, but you know, maybe we're lucky. Turret destroyed, okay. That's it. Now I'm certainly undergunned. Otherwise I would have taken them on, but I think I'd rather preserve the ship than trying to sink one of these two fools. because now I have only 2 guns, or 2 main battery guns available anymore, and the other 2 they outgun me, right? So I can outrun the ship which outguns me from a caliber point of view. I can outfight the ship that is on par with the speed. So I try to make for the nearest German port. I accelerate this. Fortunately, as long as I have enemies in sight, I can't do faster than fast. Oh, night brakes. That's good. That lowers visibility, which means we can go faster. I go back to cruise. That should be enough to make Helgoland before dawn breaks. Yeah. So yeah, they beat me to it this time around. I'd rather lose by 50 points than losing the vessel, to be honest, because replacing takes certainly longer. So let's put this one, rebuild the ship. Yes. Yeah, so we get them steadily back. So now we have the first York in, which looks to be the Gneiser now, right? Yes. We'll send her for refit immediately because she has better fire control is available for her. Speaking of the devil. Yeah, Bourbaki is sunk. Nice. So, York, open design for rebuild. You get central firing. And the better secondary guns. Okay, save. Yes. Go and get refit. Same goes for you. Refit. We can afford to do another one. So, yeah, this one can stay. This one is Northeast Asia. Why is it? Oh, because it's, let's say, move. No. Why are they all in Northern Europe? Why? I don't get it. Can't I move ships anymore? Auto resolve. Oh no, the Hertha is sunk. The Hertha was a Vignetta, okay. Which is not nice, but you know, it's manageable. So the York, go for an instant refit. Yes. How much does a York cost per month? Suggest 2? Yeah, that we can afford. Takes 2 years to build her. Nice. Okay. Well then, how do our submarines look like? So we commissioned 30 submarines, we have 26 left. Okay, that's not grand, but you know, they're very primitive subs. And if you look at them, you know, their reliability is small, which means they can even get lost at sea without the enemy being involved. They can just missing in action and never turn up. So, you know, there you go. Taking that into account. And the French are blockaded again. Because we have 154 and they have 126. Nice. So what do we have in Northeast Asia? We have 3 cruiser. I don't need 3 here, I need 2. So active fleet. So you move ship to Indian Ocean. And go to active fleet. So West Africa, okay. In service, we take one of the Gefions, the healer. Move yourself to West Africa. Yeah, that's fine. Cruiser action, that's it. That's West Africa. We don't have forces. Unexpected battle, I can't deny it. So, you know, that was silly, but either way. To Northeast Asia. And you as well. And as soon as they're there, we take in their sister ships too for a refit. Speaking of which, I'm making money, so time to refit. Oh, just kidding, we can't refit anything. The Yorks will be coming back. So we're going to, and the Peepers as well. So let's design a ship. This time we take a battleship. Yes. 12-inch guns. I mean, let's make them as big as they can. So, oh, these are secondaries. 10-inch secondaries. No. We have 6-inch secondaries. And we put them still in casemates. We cancel the torpedo mounts. No use for that. Object ship's graphics. So But what I will do is starboard. Uh-huh. So why can't I have... Oh, I can't have wing turrets. Can I? Do I need to take 10? Yes, that's what it is. No, I don't want to do that. No, then I don't see a point. I wanted to showcase cross-stack fire, but doesn't make sense for the battleships. And I don't want to make yet another heavy armored cruiser, so I leave it for the time being. Yeah. New docks. Yeah. No. So here we have a revolutionary, like a saboteur of some sort, who may or may not. This one, it says we lose prestige. This one we gain prestige if we just arrest him. I give him safe passage. Our unrest level is manageable. And let's see whether this throws the French up. So our AP shells are better. Nice. So let's build the dock size again. Yes. I put these on coastal patrol immediately. Working up for them doesn't make really sense. Because working up next to, doing all the necessary, it's also, training the crew to a certain standard. But they will be trained on the job, basically, and they don't really fight. They're just patrolling the coast, which is, of course, in real life, it's a very important job to do, don't get me wrong. However, in this game, it's just abstracted, so... of course it backfired. Why wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, stop whining. Destroyer action. Yeah, why not? Okay, so here are our destroyers. For those, I don't really care whether I lose them. For me, as cavalier that this sounds, they're expendable. Their only purpose in life is to launch torpedoes in the general direction of main battleship or main ships, capital ships, and try to survive. If they don't, well... This is how I deploy destroy. have the board. Here's two 3-inch guns and 4 2-inches. Yeah, it's more of a gunboat destroyer. Gunboat destroyer can have a purpose. It can have to withstand mass. Traditionally destroys the to exchange artillery shots. In my opinion, they're meant to go in fast and hot, fire torpedoes, and get the hell out of Dodge. And of course, you know, fighting U-boats and all that stuff. But other than that, or you know, get in the way of a torpedo in order to save a capital ship, you know, and eat the torpedo on its behalf. But other than that, to me in firefights, I think if you have a gunfight, it's just not good. Sink this flipping ship already. Come on, how difficult can it be? We're pulling it 4-1. 6-1 for some time. Come on. We're running out of ammunition. You know, that's sad. No. Let's take Billy Big steps. We can only make 20 knots now. Okay. Yeah, and we're dry. So. Oh fuck. Okay. Cruise to 8 knots. And hope that it lasts. Ah, we lost her. Well, shit. Yeah, the D didn't make it. Well, just padlock then. Okay. Build a ship. We just replaced the destroyer, probably against a better one. That's fine. So now West Africa, we have a new one. So Indian Ocean, this one can be rebuilt. I think in the next turn we can rebuild these two. Okay, no Yorks to be rebuilt. Okay, carry on. Scharnhorst, York is back. France is suffering. No. I don't want fleet battles. Convoy attack. Yeah, let's take that. Oh, they decline. Okay. Might as well. So the Scharnhorst is sent for immediate refit. That's nice. These two need to wait for a bit. Let's build some subs. I mean, we lost some. How much did we lose? Almost 10, so let's do the second batch as well. Yeah. Okay, so to preemptively, anticipated losses we will suffer. So then the rune is back. No, we want to. Oh, that's now peace and victory. Also, yeah, of course our budget is slashed now. So what did we get? Nothing, probably. Indian Ocean, that's good, that's good. These two are going to be rebuilt. And you as well. Yeah, I think in 3 months, yeah, we should be fine for the time being. I want to keep the good, the good crew quality. I mean, the elite will go down because you can only maintain elite if you're fighting. If you stop fighting, you can't maintain this quality of training, unfortunately. I think with peace cutting our nice budget, this is a good point to stop this episode. I'm aware I'm denying you the pleasure or the questionable pleasure of seeing a fleet battle with, battleships and all that jazz, but it's just so tiresome to manage this. If there was an auto-resolve button like there is for the Raider encounters, that would be awesome. There isn't. It's really micromanaging every destroyer, every light cruiser, armor cruiser, the battleships. It's just tiring. And it would take one episode just to show the battleships in action, which I think doesn't give you much if you're not into the battles itself. If I'm wrong, let me know. If you want to see it, I'll do it. But in the interim, have a nice time and hope you enjoyed this. Uh, See you next time. Bye.